I decided to go ahead and go into the ER. It's gonna be a struggle for me today. Listen, this isn't gonna probably pay very much. So to that person that left that comment but then deleted it, maybe they'll rewrite it or something, I don't know. That said, they got me on camera stealing the order and they're contacting customer service right now. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Shilowe. I am 53.
Drive south on Gothel Street.
I'm door dashing and doing Instacart right now to help my family survive until I get a job with my degree. And you can learn more about our story in the introduction video, which is linked in the description. So, today's been an interesting day. Not fun, interesting. Been dealing with a lot of fatigue, especially muscle fatigue and some other stuff, and I tried to fight it off like going in, but this morning I still wasn't feeling well, so I decided to go ahead and go into the ER and just get things checked out. Long story short, thankfully they didn't find anything, but at the same time all they could conclude was that based on my starting keto recently, and I think I went too gung-ho and I wasn't eating enough because it was really suppressing my appetite. And then I realized I wasn't having any carbs at all.
Turn right onto McMurray Street.
I think I know which one this is going to now. I don't need those. So I basically, I have to add another meal and then add some carbs. Like I have to make sure I get some carbs. And I didn't really mean to do that. It just happened. Like I was feeling really good the first week, and then I started not feeling that great on the second week. And then the third week, I kept trying to see if it would get better, and it just wasn't getting better. So anyway, typical me, I try not to do that. I try not to go like hog wild, but it seems like that's what I do. It's my MO. So I've added some carbs back, and I'm gonna try 3 meals a day with no snacking. And then I'm still gonna try to basically do an intermittent fast. It just means my dinner, which I'll eat anywhere between like 6 and 7:30. I'm not gonna eat after that until the morning meal, obviously. So, gonna try that. They did give me fluids because I was dehydrated, even though I was drinking a ton of like electrolytes. Yesterday, I just drank electrolytes all day long. But I guess it just wasn't enough to keep up with what my body was losing. I did lose quite, like, I think 7 or 8 pounds in that 3 weeks, and he said that that's a lot to lose that fast. So I gotta slow things down and see if that helps. I'm sure it could also be hormones as well, as I'm going through menopause, and they just like to rear their dumb head all the time. So anyway, I am at the pickup. It's 2 orders. I'll show the screen. I'm sure I already showed the screenshot. Maybe not. I'll show it here. I'm a little discombobulated, so we'll see how this dash goes. But I'm earned by time because I need it to be low key. Did I already say that? See, my brain's not working. All right, I'm gonna go get this, and we're gonna see how this day goes. away. I don't know how far the other other one's going. I don't think too far. First one is an apartment. That's gonna be a struggle for me today, is
Turn
the
right.
upper level apartments, and I don't know if this is upper level or not.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when sunset glow. Bustling streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way home. The roads were drawn like something certain, every turn laid out so clear. Felt like love, looked like forever, but I fear we had a paper town. Look good till the ink ran out. I guess we ended too soon.
Well, that was a terrible order. I mean, I guess it could have been worse, but I don't think there's any tip attached to that. It might be $1 or $2, I don't know. Because it's $19.25 an hour right now because of the dinner rush. So, anyway, hopefully you get better orders than that. Ooh. It did seem a little better going up those stairs compared to what Sunday was like. When I did stairs, it was awful. Still out of breath, and 3 floors would have been a challenge, but I guess any improvement is good. Finally got another order. I've been sitting here for a while. But again, I've just gotta lay a little bit low today, so I'm not really gonna stress about it. I'm gonna have to work on Friday to make up for part of Monday. I did have a hair client on Monday, a haircut, so I did make some money from that. And then we had other stuff we had to get done. So, and then I didn't work earlier today like I normally do. So, I'm just gonna have to work on Friday for a little bit, at least. Hopefully it's good. Anyway, I'm going to Dairy Queen, which was right across the street, for this order, so I'm already pulling in, well, pretty soon. I highly, highly doubt this is ready, but we'll go see. Maybe it's a crap order and it's been declined 5 million times. Typical. Oh, are you serious? Air conditioning is not working in the dining room. Oh my. To the Baskin Robbins, which is only 3 minutes away. I'm guessing this order is gonna pay like I hope $2. It hasn't been very long. The order was ready, and now I'm only going 3 minutes away.
Drive west, then turn right.
So, listen, this isn't gonna probably pay very much. I haven't had an order less than $2.
Drive south on John.
We painted bright blue skies. You were never truly mine. Our map's been torn into this paper town. This paper town. The streets don't feel like home now. All the colors fade.
It actually didn't pay too bad. She was just in a car here. So I handed it to her, and now I got this order. I'm going to Papa John's. Decent amount of miles. Should be at least 10-15 minutes. I am feeling a little bit hungry now. So I might need to stop at some point, butter and call that my first meal, because I'm not very hungry in the morning. I typically don't get hungry until like noon. Like even today, I mean, I did have anxiety because I was in the ER, but I didn't start to get hungry until like noon. So I didn't eat until I got home from the ER. And I had 2 pieces of Ezekiel toast and 3 fried eggs. And I was fine. So now, and that was at like, what, probably 1 o'clock or so. And now it's almost 5, so that's good that I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry. Because the appetite suppression was making it a little difficult for me to get my calories in. Anyway. See if a banana helps me, if I can get into a store in between some orders.
It slowly turned to gray, and I thought we had it figured out, but it's just another town we left for dead. The lines we chased have all been broken, every path disappeared. Felt like love, looked like forever, but we're here. We had a paper town, look good till the ink ran out. I guess we ended to.
Okay, so there's an annoying text, or I mean an annoying instruction. It's a hand it to the customer, which most pizza orders are, but it says to call when I get there. Why can't they just watch the app, you know, and come out when they see me arriving? It's going to an apartment. I don't know if it's upstairs or downstairs because it just says a letter.
In a quarter mile, turn right
9
onto State
minutes
Road
away.
240 West.
No. I wonder where this is going. They're playing a Dolly Parton song on the radio.
In a half mile, turn left onto Jacqueline Avenue.
I just saw today, I'm sure you've all seen that she died today. I'm really sad about that. I really like Dolly Parton. I linked a cover song that I did of hers. Can't let too much of it play or I'll get copyright, but anyway.
Turn
Really
left
sad.
onto Jacqueline Avenue.
Instructions said, and nobody answered. So I bring it to them, right? I like ring their doorbell, nobody comes. I don't know if the doorbell just doesn't work. So then I knock and their dogs explode. I know the feeling. That's what Violet does. So it takes them a while to get to the door, and then she cracks it and says, "We have dogs." And I'm like, okay. I said, it says to call in your instructions, and I tried, but nobody answered. Okay, just give me a minute. So she shuts the door and I'm sure puts the dogs away, and then comes back to the door and apologizes and takes the pizza. And I'm like, okay. I just sometimes question people, you know? Like, I don't understand. You knew pizza was coming, but she almost acted like, I said, "You ordered pizza?" At one point, because she just like, after after I told her that I called, but nobody answered, she didn't say anything. And I was like, you ordered pizza? And she was like, yeah. Just give me a minute. I'm like, okay. Turn Instacart on just to keep an eye on it in case there was like a really good order. But right now there's one for $7.47 going 6.1 miles for 5 items. That's a no. And another one for $12.55 for 6 items but going 13.9 miles. So again, no. So nothing on Instacart, but I am keeping an eye on it. Like I have it just open on Instacart until I get another notification from DoorDash. I really hope I'm gaining some acceptance, right? Because that video I did with the cherry picking tanked my acceptance rate, and I really hope I don't regret that. Because I only have until Sunday on this pass at like noon to get it back up. And that was my last pass, so I have to earn another one before I have any safeguard. So I'll probably be utilizing Earn by Time as much as I can, and then just keeping an eye on Instacart. Also Fair Week this week, so I don't know what that's gonna mean for DoorDash, you know? Is it gonna be better or worse? I guess we shall find out. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can get some bananas before I get another order. There is an order on Instacart from here, but it's not paying enough yet. They're gonna have to increase it for me to take it. Getting 2. Look at these. These watermelons, I thought they were $5, and now they're $6.99. I sat here for a while and finally got another order. Going to Burger King now. It's not going very far, so it's probably not going to pay very well. But I just don't care today, you know? I just don't care.
This paper town, maybe we were built to goddamn thin, drawn in lines that fade too fast. I swore this town would pull us in, but nothing here was made to last. We had a paper town, look good till the ink ran out. I guess we spent.
Wow, that actually paid really decent for how long it took, and it did not come far. It was 4 minutes. That was nice. More orders like that, please. So somebody left a comment that I read, and I was actually replying to it. And but then when I tried to hit reply, it said error, and I couldn't. And I looked, and the comment was gone. So I thought maybe Dave deleted it. So I asked, and he said no, I didn't delete anything. So they must have deleted their own comment. But the comment was basically about the complaining. Here we go again. And from a psychological perspective, is complaining really the healthiest way, dealing with it, and shouldn't we be using cognitive behavioral therapy? Basically challenging me. Hi, maybe we haven't met. My name is Dr. Shilowe Ensminger, and I have a PhD in general psychology. So let's talk about the complaining and if it's healthy. there's something called affect labeling. And it's basically putting words to your feelings. And it serves a variety of purposes. It can help avoid forced positivity, which is actually not healthy. It can help calm racing thoughts, again, not very healthy. And it can help calm the brain instead of allowing it to continue in fear. Now, specifically for this channel, it can go a little further and help others who may be struggling with similar feelings, but they may not have somebody to openly complain or voice their feelings. They could do it to their own self, say them out loud, but sometimes that's just not quite enough. So when they watch my videos or other Dashers videos who also complain about feelings they have that are similar, it can help them commiserate and feel a little less alone. Basically, it just helps them validate their own feelings when they hear others complaining of similar feelings. Now, the next step after voicing these feelings, aka complaining, then yes, it would be a good idea to use a method like cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, to then further process whatever it is that you're dealing with. But let's not forget that the complaining is part of the entire process, and we shouldn't skip out on it, okay? So to that person that left that comment but then deleted it, maybe they'll rewrite it or something, I don't know. Have a day that you deserve. The McDonald's employee over there is putting the flag at half staff, and I bet it's for Dolly. The radio stations have all been playing a lot of Dolly Parton, which is really sweet. Really sucks that we lost her. I really liked her. I already said that. I have been sitting here for 15 minutes now with no order. There was an order I should have probably taken on Instacart, but it went so far. Like all the way basically to Kennewick, and then I would have had to turn around and come back because it's 6:15. Quinn gets done at 7. So then it becomes a round trip, and it's just, it wasn't paying enough. It was $11. I also decided not to even look at my Instacart cart status anymore for a while because it just enrages me. Every time there's an item out of stock and I get dinged, I'm just, it seriously makes me rage. Like, so I'm just not looking at it. I have no idea where I stand, what I'm at. So maybe I'll look, I don't know, in a couple weeks after I get some more orders that I feel like, you know. And it's really frustrating because some of the orders were pretty good sized orders, or they were like 3 orders, and so there was a lot of items. But I'm still, I just have a feeling, I think out of the last 2 batches I took, I only had to refund 2 items, but I had to replace several because these people are really, and I guess it's not the people, it's the stores. They put things on sale, and then people place their order like at the end of the sale, and they're all gone by then. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't have enough stock. So I don't know if I get angry at, or, you know, irritated at the customer or irritated at the store for not having enough of the product. But it's really annoying. Okay, we finally got another order. Going to McDonald's, which right across the street, like I said. They just put the flag at half staff. It's only going 2.5 miles. Thankfully, I haven't done very many miles today. That's good. We'll see how much this pays. It may not be very much. But again, whatever. It's an order. It's something. And Quinn will be done in like 40 minutes, so.
Too soon, we painted bright blue skies. You were never truly mine. Our maps been torn into this paper town. This paper town. This paper town. This paper town.
Yay, that paid good. In fact, it makes me feel better that I didn't take that $11 shop from Instacart, because that was way easier than that Instacart shop would have been. It's so nice when there's clearly a tip involved. Too bad they weren't all like that. Anyway, I'm probably almost done. It's 6:36, so I'll see if I get another close order. But if I don't get something soon, I'm just gonna end my dash, because I don't want to like get an order that's going way over to Pasco or Kennewick right now. Like, that would kind of suck. So, oh, there's construction on this road. Boom, boom. All right, it got too late. It's 6:45, so I went ahead and ended my dash because I don't want to get sent too far away. I am back at the dojo, and while I was trying to record a conclusion to this video, I saw a message from the customer that I just dropped off that said they got me on camera stealing the order and they're contacting customer service right now. And so I got in touch with customer service immediately and told them what I was being accused of, and that I have video proof of me dropping it off with timestamps, and then proof of me being in the car with timestamps for my YouTube channel. And I told the lady this before I contacted, when she first accused me. I've never had that happen before. I also had her blocked, of course. So I don't know what the heck is going on with people, but they're insane. So I'm going to end this video on that note. So hopefully what the agent said is accurate and I don't have anything to worry about. I took screenshots of the conversation with the agent. I had the customer blocked. I really have no idea, like, what in the heck, why they thought they were gonna get away with accusing me of stealing their order. Listen, I don't even eat McDonald's. I think it's disgusting. I think it's poison. I won't eat it. Anyway. I'm just gonna end this video right here so I can calm down and go eat dinner. I'm still waiting for the boy. He is a little bit late getting out here, but that's typical. Anyway, I appreciate you all watching, and please hit the like and subscribe and hype if you can. And I hope to see you at the next video. Bye.